This playthrough is rated M for mature. Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare here with a new game in the mail. Let's see how this game presents itself. Terminator Resistance. Now, from what I understand, now, like I said before, I don't really go, super read about stuff when I want to be generally surprised about things. Yeah, I have trouble seeing anyway. I try to stay mainly oblivious to what's in the game before starting it, just to kind of get my opinion of it. But from what I understand, this game is not awesome or anything like that. However, from what I understand, this game is better than any right it has to be for being a game based off a franchise, you know, and for what the game was given in the time relegated to it. And I believe I kind of get the gist of the gameplay of it as well. But let's play and start this game for a while, and then just kind of get into it and just talk about it. Terminator. Let's just go with normal. I just want to play through it normally. I mean, if there's trophies or anything like that for a hard mode, I doubt it. But oh man, Terminator. I guess it's about a good time as any to talk about Terminator, and I'll probably do that over the course of the let's play, or not let's play, let's start this, or whatever I call it, or first impressions. Although let's start this wouldn't have been a bad title for a series of games either.
On August 29th, 1997, Skynet, a computer system built to protect us, became self-aware. It viewed humanity as a threat to its existence and decided to act. Judgment Day, as we eventually called it, marked the beginning of the war against the machines. Skynet attacks happened almost daily, but the attack that happened on that day was like nothing we'd seen before.
Come on. Where are the others? Where's the rest of the resistance? I don't know. Ah! No! No, no!
Listen to me, if you want to live. Get under that bus, now! Keep moving, quick!
I'm through. This is Private Jacob.
I know who you are.
Well, we've got started.
There's an evacuation point on the other side of town. You need to get there.
Yeah, this game's a first-person shooter aspect, which obviously I probably won't be able to play long periods of time while playing this because of the motion sickness I'll get of it. But yeah, we're playing Terminator in the future, where I guess they weren't able to prevent Judgment Day, only delay it in the second movie. Hopefully this ain't was it Terminator? What was the one that was in the future? Was it Genesis? Genesis! No, sorry, the wrong space, or wrong sci-fi franchise. I'm trying to remember all the Terminator movie things. Although
As soon as you get down the street, turn right and run as fast as you can.
I'll have to make a confession. I haven't watched or read anything about Terminator past the second one, Judgment Day. I only watched the first and second one, so I've never seen the third one. I've never seen Genesis. I've never seen, what was the one that took place in the future? Salvation? I've never seen Salvation.
Now go right.
Okay, we gotta run. But yeah, did you notice at the beginning of this? Yeah, before I talk about the movies, did you notice at the beginning of this, the Terminator, instead of killing the guy, he picked him up and threw him? Isn't that the laziest writing trope to somehow get your guy to survive? Is that they just pick him up and throw him? Why would the Terminator throw him? He should have. he should have done what the other guy did, or what he did to the other guy, pick him up and shoot him. But no, for some reason with us, he just decides to throw him. I mean, you could say, oh, the excuse is he wants to toy with his enemy, but aren't they robots? Don't they not care about that stuff?
Talk to me.
I am.
I'm sorry, that's just, when you see that any movie,
Doesn't matter. Right now, you need to find a way to get out of there.
or in any movie or whatever, where for whatever reason the villain or creature or whatever that's like clearly
Find something that will break through those boards.
that's clearly superior or even intelligent and has killed people for much less reasons, all of a sudden when it comes to fighting the main hero or whatever, they decide to do the stupidest tactics, like throw him around like a rag doll for whatever reason. But it's just like, it's just because they want the hero to get like a brief moment to win or whatever, but they make the villain stupid all of a sudden.
You don't have time for this.
You know,
They're
not even-
coming.
At least with superhero villains, they monologue, so their arrogance gets them. But when they do it to something that doesn't have the concept of arrogance, or have the concept of toying with its victims, like maybe certain cats do. You know, if it's a cat, okay. If it's a giant cat, I'll agree with you there. But most cases, that's not it. Yeah, sorry, I got a little rant on that. It's just sometimes when you have like, I guess if the movie's fun enough, I can forgive that. But so many people use that. I don't know if I call it a trope, but that. I don't know what I'm trying to describe here, but so many people like just cinematography use that. You know they don't know a good way of getting the hero to win. You know, they have to drag it out a bit. It's like, oh, he's picking up and throwing me. Good thing he's being stupid all of a sudden, even though he wasn't at any other point in the
Don't
movie.
let it see you.
So we're gonna beat Terminators with a lead pipe. Great. Even though it took like, oh wait, no, that was the T1000 or whatever that was metal, or is that 2000? Yeah, it's been forever since I've actually sat down and watched the Terminator movies, I'll admit. I need to rectify that one of these days. You really have to get me in like a mood to watch a movie, even if it's a good one. Because I think I have a slight amount of ADD where I have to like keep doing things. So like if I sit just watch a movie and nothing else, I feel antsy sometimes. Like if I'm watching a movie, I have to keep it on in the background so I can check out or finish some of my projects or whatever, or read a book or whatever, you know. I don't know. Anyway, we're talking about the game here. No one wants to know about my personal foibles, if you know what I mean. But yeah, let's see, what was it? I was talking about the Terminator movies. Terminator 1, 2, Judgment Day, 3, haven't watched that one. Salvation, I think was Salvation the next one? And I don't know if you count the Sarah Connor Chronicles, the TV, which I haven't watched that either. Although I've heard mixed things. I've heard people say it's good and others say it wasn't good, so I don't know. Ultravision goggles. Ultravision goggles enable you to see enemies through walls. Ooh. Other solid objects within a limited radius. When in use, you cannot use weapons, and your movement becomes slower. Press R3 to activate. Okay.
Stop. There are T-800s patrolling the front of the building. Make sure they don't see you.
Okay, T-800s are, yeah, the basic model. The 1000 was the Liquid Terminator. Gotcha. Good thing they didn't mass-produce those. Although, didn't they explain, either in the novels or maybe extended lore, that the reason they...
It's clear.
I think it is an extended lore, from what I understand, that the reason they don't mass-produce the 100s or 1000s is because they believe it's, like, Skynet believes it's more efficient, just because, I mean, a T-800 can kill a man just as easy as anything else, so... You know, why change that? It's like, from what they explained, it wasn't an arrogance thing. It was just supposed to be more efficient, just to produce the same thing. That, yeah, easily, if you go up against an 800 and a human, 9 times out of 10, the 800 is going to win just because it's stronger, faster, longer, you know, that type of thing. But I don't know if they explain it. I don't think that's in the movies. I think it's either, I mean, it could be. Like I said, I haven't watched 3, Salvation, Genesis, the Sarah Connor Chronicles, and apparently the abhorrent Dark Fate. I haven't watched that, but I've heard that one's bad. And from the synopsis I was given by some people, I will not want to watch that at all. So go ahead, save me my $10 or whatever it costs to watch movies. Where I'm from, actually going to see the movie. Well, we don't even know if, at least at the time of the recording is, we don't even know if going to movie theaters is going to be viable for a while. At least not in the normal sense. I've noticed this game is pretty straightforward for the most part. I heard different things about this game, like the gist of it, and I'm just seeing if there's any. I was about to say, I was looking for just random stuff because it looks like not that super open, but I'm assuming that maybe at some point I can do a little bit of exploration. Because yeah, that's where I came out of. Yeah, grabbing resources for stuff, but yeah, I heard a lot of bad things about Dark Fate. Basically, from what I understand now, I mean, like I said, I haven't watched it. This is the general consensus, but I've heard it takes basically a big old shit on basically the first and second movie, or just the point of the franchise in general, in like the first couple of minutes of the movie, just to make way for the new hotness that apparently to most people aren't even that interesting. Anyway, I bit my tongue. Aren't even that interesting to begin with. Okay, I'm doubling back on stuff I don't even need to be doubling back on. Detect indicator displays Skynet's unit real-time visual and auditory detection levels. When the indicator turns red, the nearby enemies are aware of your presence. I guess it makes sense.
Scouts ahead. Keep that gun ready. Or sneak past them if you don't want to engage.
They have dogs in this world? When did they introduce robot dogs? That's new. I mean, I'm not surprised, although, like I said, efficiently, would there be a reason to build dog-like creatures and not just make more Terminators? I mean, they're probably dog Terminators. Or are those dogs? They might be spiders or something like that. I don't know. Ah! A giant legion of spiders. Kill or... Oh, we could kill them if I wanted to. Well, I don't know. I'm a human and they're machines. I would think I'd have a... not a very good chance to do that, but... whatever. You know, it's like the analogy goes, a 90-pound or 120-pound human, or how heavy I am, cannot fight a 2-ton Terminator, or however much they weigh. I think if I remember correctly, they're supposed to weigh quite a bit because of the way that they're made and everything like that. Oh, well. Oh, well, that worked out pretty great. Oh, these guys are easy to kill. What's that? Oh. I wonder how much ammo I've got, though. Is this one of those games where ammo is scarce, that type of thing? I don't know. But yeah, I was assuming they were gonna take. Well, I guess they can't be super difficult, otherwise we don't have a game on our hands, right? I mean, yeah, they did some damage to me, but I was thinking it was gonna be like they kill me in 1 or 2 shots, you know, so I don't want to. Then again, well, there we go with that again. Oh, now from what I understand, this game isn't, like I said, isn't great, but it has something about it that like appeals to some people. But I mean, obviously, I'll rate it whenever we get to that point. But yeah, Dark Fate takes definitely, from what I understand, takes a big dump on basically the franchise in general.
That garage. It's important.
What's there? Hello?
Over this, is the guy on the radio like John Connor or something like that? Well, this game was made before Dark Fate came out, so it is kind of a separate. I mean, really, with wasn't it Genesis that apparently told an alternate version of 1. But changed it. So I mean, technically, if you want to talk about taking a crap in the franchise, you could look at Genesis. It does the same thing. Like I said, I haven't seen those, so you'd have to tell me differently if that's the case. But then again, I'm not a super movie buff, so maybe that's why I haven't really watched the ones past that, because I enjoyed what I saw, but I didn't.
Come over here.
I didn't like crazily like into it. Like I said, I'm not a movie buff, so I don't know. Maybe that's why I don't invest myself as much as other people do in these.
We can't do this right now, kiddo.
I don't want to go with
No,
you.
you don't, but we can't stay here. Who's there? Oh, thank God. You're from the Resistance. See, Patrick? He's going to help us.
No, they're going to get us.
Please, you need to help me. My little brother, he just won't listen.
I'm not going. Leave me alone.
Well, what do I get in return if I help you?
I said leave me alone.
Oh, your choices matter. I see they do. So, it's like, I'll help you, lady, if you give me something in return. That sandwich you've got right there. Yeah, I'm hungry, dude. No. What'd you all think I was gonna do? I'll protect you. Quit crying, kid. Now let's be a dick. Quit crying, kid.
We don't have time for this, kid. Quit your crying and let's go.
Okay, okay. I'm coming.
I guess that's one way to do it. I'm Jennifer, by the way.
I've heard there's an evacuation point near here.
Yeah, I know. My people are organizing it. We're heading there right now. I'll take us there. Come on, let's go.
Your people? What do you mean your people?
Where's the rest of
No,
the Resistance?
sorry.
I don't know.
They're all dead.
I came here looking for them myself.
So it's just you then?
Yeah, I don't know if the Jennifer didn't appreciate it. I don't think that choice really mattered that much. I feel like this is like kind of like a lot of games where it's just kind of fluff more than actually affecting things. But I could be wrong. I mean, depends on if I'll keep playing this game to the end or not. I doubt I'll do like a series on it, but I wanted to at least show you just the gameplay and everything. That's usually what the point of these like first impressions videos are, is like what I feel about it. And it also gives me a reason to talk about the franchise, if it's based off a franchise or anything else I want to talk about.
This way!
I thought Pasadena was safe.
It was. Until all the soldiers were pulled out from the area.
Yeah, they all pulled out and left. They pulled out. That's what she said. But like I said, I'm like, I was gonna talk more about the franchise in general, but after explaining that I haven't watched a good deal of the movies, do I really have anything to really say? Other than I mean, I like the movies for what they were. You know, the first movie's more like almost like a thriller, because you know they're being chased by a. Can you shoot them? Or can I? Oh no, I can't. If you if they have a green reticle, you can't hurt them or do anything. At least it's not. Oh, what game was it? You could just shoot someone just like. I recorded it, but I'm trying to. Oh well, I mean, near Automata, you could just straight up attack like ally units. You know, well, machines anyway.
Through here!
What? There was I'm trying to remember the other game. Oh yeah, Red Dead Redemption. As long as it wasn't a 1 and 2 had this. 1 and 2, if they weren't pivotal to the plot, like an actual story-based thing, you could just shoot anyone, even ones that are part of side quests. That was kind of entertaining.
Terminators!
Get down! Get down!
What's going on?
Man, if only we could get one of their pulse rifles. That'd even up the playing field. Or, is that what they call them in this game? Or in the world of Terminator, they had pulse rifles or whatever? Because they're shooting lasers, so... Or am I thinking of Aliens? I don't know, a lot of... You know what, the 80s and early 90s had some pretty good sci-fi franchises. You know, Terminator,
Aaron said these
Predator,
attacks happen more often as the line
Aliens.
gets closer.
Is Erin? Has she seen the Annihilation Line?
Seen it. She's been on the other side of it. She tried to warn us, but listen.
I was just seeing if I could actually get up there. Probably no reason. And then all those same franchises that are popular have been driven into the dirt for people trying to make a quick buck or trying to bring the franchise back. You know, they do a shitty job every time. At least from what I understand. Same thing with Predator. I've only seen the first and second Predator, but I haven't really heard good things about the later ones. Same with Aliens. I've watched the first two, but I haven't watched any afterwards because I didn't really care to or didn't hear that great of things about those. So I was like, eh. Although I did love the Aliens vs. Predator video game. The arcade one, I mean. Actually, there were two pretty good ones. There was the arcade one where you played as, like... I think it was, like... It takes place in the year, like... Oh, sorry. someone's talking in the background, but I only knew because of the subtitles. So I'm just looking for stuff to collect. At least for the first-person aspect of this game, it doesn't make me that ill. Mainly because it's not swiveling the character arms and the camera's not like moving back and forth. Like there is movement, but it's more up and down because I'm, you know, moving, or you know, the stuff on the sides moving. But like most games, they'll have your arms swivel, the camera will jolt back and forth because it's considered movement, which I guess makes it realistic. Sorry, I got a bit of a hiccup. But God, it gives me such major motion sickness, you know. Which, I mean, you know, obviously the games aren't designed for me and mine, so, which is fine. It's just, I had to take breaks more often than your regular Joe because of that. Otherwise, I, you know, start getting headaches and all that other fun stuff. Oh, well. Yeah, before we actually talk to anyone, let's just steal everything. Yeah, I wonder what time period this takes place. Is this like, you know, is this when we first started resisting the Terminators, or had been like many years later, that type of thing? I don't know. Colin! It's dirty. Lecherous. It's Colin! Oh, you don't have an eye, dude. Sucks to be you. And there's no talk option, so we can't talk to him. Great. Can you run? Okay, you can run. You just press down, press the L trigger or whatever. Yep. Oh, we have to, okay. Okay, it says I have to finish the objective. Get to your action point. But anyway, there was the Alien vs. Predator arcade game where you played in, it took place in like, I don't know, some futuristic time where the aliens had basically kind of started attacking Earth, and you play as a hunter predator. Well, you play as two different predators. You played like a hunter and a well, I don't know if it was a gatherer. I think it was like a hunter and a soldier, I think. And then you played as a human with a machine gun arm, and then you played as a hot Japanese chick with like a knife. That was pretty good. And there was an Alien vs. Predator game where you play as you could play as the alien, a marine, or predator, I think, if I remember correctly. I remember that one being pretty good. I don't know if it might be a little bit dated when it was made, but I remember enjoying it when I played it a long time ago. But I'll have to pick that one up again and see if it still holds up. Maybe not for recording purposes, mind you, but Aaron, you're old. And then there's that Aaron? No, that's just a dude. She's Aaron. He's a dude, so he's not important to the plot. Oh, and there's these other two. Colin, what was his name again? The kid's name? Patrick. No, this is Patrick. Alright, sorry, let's actually get on with the plot. Sorry, I'm just dragging it all on. Hello, Ryan. Are you Jack Ryan?
Oh, you're from the Resistance. Thank you for making sure that Jennifer and Patrick got here safe.
Are you the guy I spoke to on the radio?
Nah, I don't think so. I haven't been able to reach anybody for a while now, but listen, I know that Colin wants us to go, but I don't know how I feel about leaving anyone behind. Jennifer just got here, and you said yourself that you heard someone on the radio. There could be other people out there. Don't you think somebody should go and look for them? I mean, you're from the Resistance. It's your call.
I mean, I'm the MC, but the thing is, I'm one man. Predators aren't really easy to take down by yourself, so I'll search for other survivors. We should just get out of here. Let's get the fuck out of
Colin's
here.
right. We should leave now.
You're not gonna get an argument out of me. This bus is almost ready to...
Hey! You're missing out on all this fun I'm having. Is anyone gonna give me a fucking hand?
Jennifer, get everybody on the bus.
You really want me to, like, oh, do I actually have a better weapon now? Oh. Yes, bullets against metal. That's gonna work. Oh,
Wow, this reminds
critical
me
hit.
of a good old duck hunt in the swamp.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh, not that type of duck hunt? Well, then run.
More of them coming.
Okay, circle. I was about to say, which one's duck again? Ow. Yeah, why don't we just, why is everything spiders? Well, I guess, I mean, spider legs work for, like, certain, terrain, but...
This one's for you, Pop.
Okay, Pops. Alright. Sorry your dad died to Terminator. Except everyone on the planet has died to Terminators and Skynet or whatever in there. Shenanigans. Shenanigans, I tell you.
Jennifer, what's the holdup?
Tin cans coming!
Jennifer!
Get in!
Go, go, go!
Hold on, we're getting out of here!
Well, we survived and nothing of value was lost. Just wipe my hands of this situation. The Annihilation Line is the line that separates the living from the dead. Composed of an army of Terminators, the ultimate killing machine keeps advancing its purpose, the total extinction of mankind. Yep. Well, obviously it wasn't the first movie or story to talk about, but it was a pretty interesting concept. The Terminators going back in time to destroy the one of the leaders of humanity, John Connor. Unless you watch Dark Fate, then apparently... Oh, sorry. I don't want to spoil anything. Wait, maybe I should spoil it. Why do I care about that movie? John Connor gets killed in like the first couple of seconds, apparently. Or couple of minutes of the movie. Okay, what...
Mark's about to pass out. We need to stop soon.
Okay, we'll do that. I don't think we've been properly introduced. I'm Ryan. That over there is Erin. She's the doctor of the group. Jennifer's a scavenger, and Colin, well, you can ask him yourself what he thinks he does.
I'm Jacob. I'm a private from the Resistance. Pacific Division.
Pacific? You're a long way from home. What you doing down here?
My entire division was wiped out. I'm trying to get in touch with the South Division. I've got a message for Commander Barron.
So, it's true? The Annihilation Line's coming?
It wasn't the Annihilation Line. It was something else.
Then what was it?
To be honest, I'm not sure myself.
God damn it! That's as far as this piece of shit will go.
Let's get off the road. Pull up over there. We got some time on them, so let's not lose our heads.
I'll be on the fucking lookout for tin cans.
Erin, you do what you think is best for Mark. I'll see what I can do about the bus. Jacob, it might take a while, so can you look inside and see if it's safe to stay?
Sure.
Jennifer, would you help me?
Sure.
Well, I'm the only soldier, apparently, so I gotta be the one to take the hit, just in case. Escape Pasadena. I wonder if that quest lasts a little bit longer if you decide to. Of course it does the Terminator stinger when you level up. I think it is even using the same sound effects for the text, or the text on screen or whatever. I guess you can't talk to people. Or at least there's no indicator for talking. You know what the penalty is for talking. Anyway, let's look around a bit. I guess technically I've beaten the first section of the game. I guess I could call it a video if anyone want to, but yeah, let's play let's get to the hour mark. I don't know. Stranger danger. No means no, kids. If a man in a candy truck comes by and wants you to get inside his special van, just say no. A man came by earlier. I don't know him, nor have I seen him before. If he's one of your buddies, you can tell him that he's not welcome here. You can tell a guy is up to no good when he's hiding his face like that. And yeah, it obviously makes it. When you think about it, makes sense that there would be opportunistic people with the possible destruction of humanity, where people may be trying to find a way to survive outside of the Terminators. You would think with the world coming to an end, or the Terminators, you think everyone would work together, but no, there would be people who just try to survive on their own, selfishly or whatever. What would I do if that happened? That's an interesting case. I know I could survive because I've had survival training before. Nothing along the lines of someone from the Marines or the Army or anything like that. But you know, I know how to hunt for food, gather water, build camps and stuff like that. So I'd probably do maybe a little bit better than your average Joe, especially a lot of people in my the generation after me. But yeah, I don't know how long it actually lasts, especially with Terminators. I mean, you can only survive so long, and I have and I've never been in the army, so I don't know about surviving in an environment where it's dangerous 24/7. You know, especially if you're in a foreign area or whatever. I guess I don't have the lockpick skill. Yeah, this game has a. I guess I have to press. Yeah, I have to press the touchpad to do it. But yeah, this game has like a skill set and everything like that. Let's see, what can we do? Combat, stealth, increases detection, inflicts more damage using weapons. Well, weapons is always a good idea. More damage with grenades. It looks pretty straightforward, nothing too copy. Oh, sorry, excuse me. Sorry, recording this a little late. Let's see, craft items, hacking, backpack. Okay, get more backpack, toughness. Ooh, well, obviously, get more experience. You can level it faster and get more skills. So, usually, stuff that gives you more experience are usually the. Yeah, I won't be able to get through here, but I assume this area is probably the hub area. And it shows on the map that I haven't opened it, so at least if I for some reason forgot at some point, I could always check the map saying, oh, there's a thing that's locked. You know, I can check it later. I mean, so far this game doesn't seem bad. The controls are pretty solid for the most part. Haven't had any like weird, haven't had any weird glitchiness or skipping through walls or anything like that. So that's pretty. I mean, I hate to say how many games come out where then again, this isn't like brand new on release type of game. This is a game that's been, you know, patched or whatever to get to this point. So maybe it is a. Oh yeah, I don't know the skill level, so I have to gain some more levels or however you get skill points. I assume you get from leveling. And the combat, like the gun moving around in combat seems the hitboxes seem pretty straightforward. So far, I hate to say it, but at least, well, I hate to say it just about a game that it's actually competent in its thing, despite, you know, being a not day one release. I mean, if it was day one release, maybe it'd have more issues, but so far. But I hate to say, like, being confident has to be a feature on a game now, just because with how many games release, they're buggy as hell. You know, because they want to get, and it's the new mentality about certain game designers that they can fix it after release. You know, remember back in the day where you bought a game and it was supposed to work. Obviously it didn't work, they do recalls, but most times games would work at first. The only problem with that mentality though is that if some games were bugged and you needed to patch certain things, back in the day you couldn't really do that unless it was something so major that you couldn't beat the game.
For the sake of this group, but you had one job today and you dropped the fucking ball.
I don't have to listen to this shit.
Sure, walk away, asshole.
And it seems like it's not all paradise in this little group of ours. But okay, but yeah, we can have a crafting bench so we can wait. Oh, why didn't that highlight when I was whatever? Oh, take the baked beans or whatever that was. Ooh. Wonder what type of. Ew. Let's see, what can we craft? I don't have any levels in it, so probably basic stuff. Crafting tables can be used to utilize gathered resources to craft a number of useful items such as medkits, ammunition, or explosives. To craft more advanced items, you have to reach a required crafting skill level. Gotcha. So we got lockpicks. So yeah, if I don't want to... Well, oh, maybe you have to have it to lockpick anything if you don't have the skill, maybe? Huh. Well, it says I have 4, so... Or does that means I can make up to 4? Maybe that's what... hold on. Inventory. Okay, that must just mean that's how many I can actually make. That's a... I guess you have to equip it. Either increases magazine size or decreases overheating speed. Wait, why is it one or the other? I can't do anything with it. Or, I can only drop it. Does that mean something happens with... interesting. Okay, so I guess that means I can make... own... Well, it says I have 5. Does it say that on the inventory? Oh, it does. Okay, yep. So it says on the thing... Yeah, so it says down there, bottom owned. Gotcha. Bullets. Ooh, so it is one of those games where you have to craft bullets, so you might have to... So I might not want to be all nambly-pambly with how I... Well, let's make a... Let's just do the one for now. Well, we'll keep looking around, see what, see if this place is all good and clean. All right, let's see what else. Pool table, nice. Steal that. I'll just gather all the materials. Yeah, if I'd probably be one of those guys, I'd probably be one of those people that'll just melee people just to save on ammunition. Unless it's one of those, this is one of those games where you can only carry so much ammo. Like, you know, 20 of each ammo. Takes up a slot in my backpack, that type of thing. It seems like there's really nothing in here to be worried about. Oh yeah, I can't even use my melee attack here. Wait, that means I'm not in combat then, so I don't have to worry about anything. Okay, and it's very easy, so it means I would have been able to do this no matter what. To pick a lock, you have to rotate the pin at the same time. Okay, it's... I think... Didn't Skyrim have something like this? Or even Fallout? Try to turn the lock. The lock can be turned fully 90 degrees, only if you find the correct angle with your pin. Apart from the very easy locks, too many failed attempts will destroy the lock, or lockpick. So I was on a very easy, I'm fine, but if there's anything other than that... How do you tell if you're in the right... Okay, it is very similar to Fallout. Wow. Yeah, it is. It's pretty much Fallout's like lockpicking thing to a T. You know, take the ones that work, right?
Ooh-wee.
No, it's a...
All this for us?
Yep. Well, for me...
Did I startle you?
I was gonna shoot you, dude. Are you always... Or, are you always such an asshole? What do you want? I almost kind of want to do the one that makes everyone pissed off at me. I'm almost thinking, "Are you an asshole?" as the pissed off response.
Are you always such an asshole?
You know what? Now that I think about it, I guess I am. Since we're stuck here, I figured I'll go see if anything's creeping around the corner. I hear that you're looking for the Resistance, and where I'm heading, they used to have an outpost. I wouldn't mind backup while I'm out there. So what do you say? Buddies? Talk to Ryan and see if he needs anything. I'm moving out now. Let's meet at the bridge. And don't make me wait, will you?
Maybe it's bottom maybe bottom answers are the negative answers. Oh well. I mean, I doubt they're anything major, really, in the grand scheme of things, but ooh, pipe.
Pipe bomb. This will do some damage.
Oh yeah. Yes, sirree. Getting all the ammo. Okay, just...
This might come in handy.
Although I'm surprised how good a condition it is. You think it's just sitting here without it being oiled or taken care of for probably years and years. You think it'd be a bad idea to just pick it up and start using it. Oh wait, we're playing a video game. Never mind. Game mechanics, whatever. Do we have an... Okay, so we still have the lockpick, so we just make it just in case if I want to... and just in case they break. I'll just make a couple of them. See, yeah, we got plenty of those. Like I said, I don't know if I actually want to make any more ammo for now. Save it for a rainy day, I guess.
Hey.
Freaked me out, lady.
Thanks for earlier. I may not agree with your methods, but they did get us out of there. Patrick's been through a lot, you know? I guess we all have. I just wish I could find something that would take his mind off all this. At least for a moment. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say.
It's not a tumor. I mean, not a toy. Okay, this is just general conversation.
Were there any resistance in Pasadena?
They were stationed just outside of town since I can remember. But they moved not that long ago. We tried to convince ourselves that maybe we were safe, so they didn't need to be there anymore. But apparently we were wrong.
Well, we were always wrong.
What about your father? What happened to him?
He protected us from a tin can. We were able to sneak out, but he had no chance. When I looked back, he was lying there, dead on the floor. I'm sorry. I don't think I'm ready for this.
Alright, just calm down. Your father died, boo-hoo. No, so wait, we have to find a toy for a kid? Are you kidding me, game? I better get a good reward for this. But yeah, not every conversation ends up having to deal with, Actually, can you, even with Let's see. Let's see something real quick. No. Okay. Just making sure. Like, even if I had no choice, even if I didn't have the skill, like, at least in Fallout, you could sort of... You could go up to a point and still use the lockpicks. It was just really hard, but at some point you couldn't do it. I guess I think I found everything around here, so I guess we gotta do missions to kind of build up this place. Although this doesn't seem like a really good place to, like, form a defense against the tin cans or Terminators. Can we just leave? Okay, we have to, yeah. And there's the dock. Oh, and I guess that's Mark or whatever. Oh, hey, Mark. How's it going?
Seems the repair might take a couple days. How's it looking inside?
There's a lot of supplies there. Looks like someone left them for us.
Nah, seems too much of a convenience. Better keep your eyes open. But speaking of supplies, we don't have much, but we keep everything useful inside this crate. You feel free to look through and pick up what you need. Listen, I know that finding the Resistance is your #1 priority, but if you stumble upon a set of tools while you're out there, please bring them to me, okay? I must have lost mine during the escape. Good luck out there.
Yeah, well, I'll think about it. I'd rather get to the Resistance. Thank you very much. Is that pretty much it? And we can now leave? Oh, and I guess that, I assume we have to donate if we trade stuff, right? Yep, it's a shop, so... Was considered currency in this? I guess metal scraps or whatever, which I guess makes sense. How much scraps do I actually have? 380. Let's see. Uzi, we can buy an Uzi. M1911. That's classic. Standard issue resistance handgun. Uzi SMG. Fully automatic, close to mid-range weapon. We can buy ammo, pipe bombs, health kits. We can even buy compounds to make stuff. So, and we'll save it for now, but I'll keep that in mind. And then obviously, yeah, the craft kit. Okay, so I guess we get into the meat and potatoes of this. Is yeah, we start doing missions and stuff like that to go around. But yeah, I heard a lot of people kind of make talk about how it's similar to Fallout in some sense. Not exactly, but it has a lot of things that kind of speak to that, like gameplay style and everything like that. Exploring around a post-apocalyptic world, scrounging for stuff. I mean, not that the idea of scrounging for stuff is original or anything like that, but it's just, Fallout's one of the, or at least the more modern Fallout 3 and 4 have kind of, modernized that type of thing. No matter your thoughts on 3, 4, or New Vegas. Personally, out of the newer Fallouts, I prefer New Vegas because it has a better written, it was better written overall. But that's thanks to the people who worked at Obsidian at the time and worked on the script and everything like that. 3 and 4 just seemed, yeah. I mean, I'm glad for 3 because it brought Fallout back to the kind of the popularity of gaming. Because 1 and 2 are harder to play if you're not set in that mentality. Like if you started out with Fallout 3, I was waiting for it to load. I thought it was taking a while or something like that. Apparently it loaded already. Sorry about that. You can create weapon wheel presets in the inventory by pressing up. For quick access, hold L1. So, okay, yep.
This is Rivers, over.
Yeah, I see ya. I found myself a lookout spot. No sign of any tin cans so far. A couple of crawlers, but nothing you can't handle.
Wait, did you say crawlers, not tin cans, right? Because I assume tin cans or Terminators are like the Ubermensch bosses or whatever. If we don't want to get our ass beat, we stay away from them until we get like a better weaponry. Oh, a house. At least that's what it says on the mini map, anyway. Hello. Okay. Yeah, like in most Fallout fashions, I just grab everything without really looking at it till I get to. Oh, that's how we save the game. Cool. Doo-doo-doo. And that's how. Okay, so anytime you see a little house, it means it's a save point. So I assume I can't just save from any location. Yeah, it kind of looks like it. So okay. Well, good to know. Unlike Fallout, where you could save pretty much anywhere, in this game you have to have designated spots, so... Well, that's where the similarities end, I guess. Yeah, it's not as open world as Fallout, mind you. It just has a feel of it, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I'll play for a little bit longer to kind of get my bearings, maybe a first major mission or something like that. You can check the locations of your side objectives or main objectives on the map. Okay. Yep, press that. Yeah, if I was doing that before. I did it before you told me, game.
2 resistance outposts. You go about your business while I stay here and enjoy the view. And please don't do anything stupid. Oh yeah. Out.
Okay. Well, Colin's an asshole, but I guess he's one of those dependable assholes, right? Where, you know, you might not like him, but he'll be there in a pinch to help you out, fight more tin cans or whatever. Oh. Ah, ow, ow! Oh god. Holy cow.
Aim at its red eye. You'll see it. It glows like a fucking beacon.
Don't you think I know that?
The way you're shooting, I thought you'd need all the advice you could get.
I'll admit I wasn't doing a very good job. Yeah, I'll have to be more careful in the future. I can't just go... Because I assume this game is has similar mechanics similar to Wolfenstein, where you just don't... You might auto-heal to a point, but it doesn't completely heal you. I don't like most... I gotta remember, not all first-person shooters have the same mechanic of hiding behind a rock and being able to auto-heal, you know, that type of thing, so... Yeah, and I already wasted all my...
Boy, are you sure you want to waste everyone's time?
I want to play the game however I like it. Dang it. Oh, no, no, no! Don't heal! Ah, damn it! I wanted to freaking attack him, not heal. I guess you just press it to do that. I'd almost rather the melee be its own separate button, so that way I can just press whatever to attack with it instead of having to tap it to attack and then hold down to heal. You know that. I didn't mean to do. Fine, whatever. Oh, it's not even.
I found something.
Well, fuck me then.
Yeah, fuck you. No. Fuck you, asshole. Or whatever that's from. Okay, anyway. Very easy. Right. Nope. Nope. Oh, ammunition, nice. Oh, explosive material, nice. Explosive material, that's what I like to call Taco Bell. Actually, I'm not a fan of Taco Bell. You know, or Chipotle or whatever. A lot of people say the same thing about that too. Yeah, it seems like this is pretty much the gist of the game, other than the story around it. Whoop. Oh. Well, I was about to say, I obviously don't want to be like right in the rate of fire. When I assume it explodes. Yep. I should have just shot that instead of the dude. Probably would have done extra damage. Oh well. Live and learn. Keep that in mind for the rest of the game. I gotta get this mentality out of my head as I'm playing it. Don't play it like a Call of Duty type of game. You know, play it as Fallout. You know, where you don't, in Fallout you don't auto heal either. You know, you have to heal from stems, or in this case, medical packs or whatever. I guess maybe after I left, maybe I should have called it a game after that. Oh well, I'll keep playing. I guess it's not too bad using the melee as long as I just don't hold it down. I can just tap it, keep tapping. A tap, tap, tap-a-roo. Here we are, tippity tappity 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 What can I say is you're welcome. Anyway. Yeah, I kind of wonder, like, at what point will we eventually encounter Terminators, or if we're just going to encounter, like, Spider-Mechs and all that throughout the rest of the game. Well, so much for not being caught, I guess. Is there? Oh, there is one there. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I don't know how often I'm going to hit him in eyepiece or what? Where'd you go? Oh. Everywhere but the eye, of course. Of course, that's how I work. That's how I roll, dude. I don't know if we can. Where's the up? No. Oh, there it is. Okay. I like the fact you can like blow pieces of the machine off. Just nice little detail. Oh, it kind of has. Is that the Terminator theme that it's actually playing while I'm doing this? Well, I think it's a modified version. I'm not sure if the Terminator thing is, because it's kind of weird. Sometimes with the music with certain things, sometimes like in certain licensed games, they'll like weirdly not be able to get the license to use certain music because they don't want to pay for it, even though you think it'd all be tied together. But you know, it's like, oh, you got the license to make the game, but you didn't get the license to use like the music and everything. Sorry, sucks for you. You know, that type of thing. Ah. Trying to go through the door, I forgot it was closed. Oh. I wonder if it gets cheap shot it. Like, where I do. Nah, it looks like it actually moved, so not complete. Oh wow, that bullet light did no damage. I wonder if this is one of those games where if you could sneak up on something you can do. Oh yeah, wait, how do you set? Oh, there we go. I wonder if I could set the. Well, how do you? Oh, we can't even set it to. Okay. Oh well, maybe I have to press like the button down or something like that. There you go. So you have to hold down the R1. That makes sense, I guess. Huh. Oh, yeah, I don't have easy. Well, like I said, at least it locks it on the screen, so I can remember to check it later. Alright. Let's grab that from whatever you have. Oh, a lot of ammo. Nice. Yeah, I want to know what those chips are for. I wonder if we can end up hacking like a robot or something at some point. That's what the chips are for. I guess we'll find out at some point. Probably not in this probably not in this video, unfortunately. We'll probably find out after the fact. I mean, I'll need to make more of those. Luckily, I need chemicals. I wonder how I get chemicals. Yeah, I'm gonna have to be careful about that. Yeah, let's save it. Alright. Yeah, we'll play a little bit longer. I usually try to get these videos maybe around like an hour or so before I call it. When it comes to these like one-time videos anyway. So I can at least show you. The only problem is I'm kind of running around doing stuff when you think I'd just be focusing on the plot for now. I did save it. Maybe I should go do the plot for a while just to show you a bit more of the story. And I could probably and I can do all the side stuff later, off screen. Yeah, it's the explorer in me player where I just have to like find and just like tackle everything, even though I'm trying to make a video here. So, all right, where are we on the map? Excuse me. So we're gonna do the side objective. Let's try. I think I'll skip that for now. We'll just do the plot, and like I said, yeah, if I decide to keep playing this off screen, I'll come back and explore all this stuff later. Blow up the trailer to get inside. What trailer? Are you done with the one ahead, or? Oh, here? Do I have to pipe bomb it, or? I assume I can't move these, right? No, okay. Oh, what's this? Oh. Wait, there we go. Oh, nice. Oh, ammo. Alright, cool. I'm thinking pipe bomb? Well, I saved it, so I guess if I could probably quit or whatever if it comes down to it. Oh, there we go. Okay, so pipe bomb it is then. Alright, what do we got in here? Ah, shopping basket. Just what I've always wanted. If I ever want to become a hobo, that's where everything I have will be. Oh, nice. Okay, trade resources are what they call it. Sorry, I think they said it earlier, but for some reason I thought it was like metal pieces or whatever. But okay, so basically we got a bunch of money if I want to go back to the I wonder if we can at some point unlock like a quick travel or something like that. Let me see what. No, it looks like you can just make a marker, but you can't. At least not right now, anyway. You can't. Maybe sometime in the future, maybe we'll be able to do like teleport or whatever, or
I can
something
see
like
a
that.
crack in that warehouse wall from here. Use explosives to get yourself inside. Or find some other way, I don't care.
Nah, I don't care. Well, I don't have any explosive. I already... Which damage wall, though? Or we can just... Oh, I need a... Okay, so I might have to make a pipe bomb. Because I don't have the... I don't have any more explosives. I used the 2 I got. Or at least, I believe I don't have any more pipe bombs. No, I don't. Uh-oh. Spider bots. Or whatever they want to... I think they're called spider bots. Spider bot! Spider bot! Does whatever a spider bot does. Spins a web any size. Oh wait, he doesn't spin a web. He can't do that because he's a bot. Hey there. Okay, so that's one place to go. Yep. Spider scouts. Spider scouts. Spider climb. Spider punch. Spider kiss. Well, it is better to probably shoot and waste the ammo than the, because I haven't found a lot of chemical stuff, so maybe it is better to waste the ammo than to try and save it.
That plasma storage ain't a promising sign. Don't you guys usually destroy them on sight?
Plasma storage. Okay. I got most critical hits anyway. Destroy plasma storage for Austin points. Well, that's not what it says, but you know. I think it means that. Yeah, I was gonna go do a story objective, but I don't have any pipe bombs. Oh wait, here's a house. We can. Man, these places are kind of everywhere now that I think about it. I guess that's a good thing, right? Oh. Let's see what's in here. Yeah, trade resources. Look how door opens in the inside. Come on, who throws a shoe? You know, I stopped talking about, you know, I was like gonna use this time to talk about like the Terminator movies, and after a while I kind of stopped talking about them. Oh, Birds of Prey. I've heard that's also another crappy movie. Although from a certain point of view, apparently. They came by again. Ever since Skynet arrived in Pasadena, everyone's gotten more violent, desperate, and hungry. I don't know how long I'll be able to protect my babies, but I'll fight to the death if I have to. To the death, you say? Well, you did die, if that's the same person anyway. Alright, let's make some actually, can I make a oh, I can't. So basically, I can't do a story objective? That can't be right. I've got to be able to get there another way. Well, I did to level up, though. That did see... That's... Well, maybe the game didn't expect me to use all my pipe bombs, like, right at the beginning, you know? Well, let's go to the other... Maybe if we go to the other objective, maybe that'll... Well, let's see, how far is it? Oh, that's not that far. This map doesn't seem that big. Although I bet there's multiple maps over the course of the game we'll explore, so... I mean, I would think so. But then again, I don't know how long this game... I don't know how long this game actually is, so... Ow. Oops. Let's try... I gotta use this. This is more powerful, and it'll do more damage to the... Oh. Oh, man, he's too far away from the... I wonder if I hide long enough, maybe I'll go back over there and I can blow it up, do some damage with it. Do some damage! Yeah, let's go back to the plasma. Walk over to the plasma thing, please, so I can destroy you with ease. Although it'd probably be easier just to... Yeah, still right. If I can... I wonder if that's close enough. Yeah, there you go. I probably could just use my handgun for that, but oh well. Let's go back to that. Resources? Money. Yeah, it definitely. This game definitely has a Fallout feel to it. Just the whole going through every single building, trying to grab everything you can before moving on to the next location. Okay, ran away like fools. Yeah, I guess I can play this on normal mode, I guess. Although I'm afraid if I kill you in an area I can't access, I'm afraid I'll not be able to. Where'd you go? Did you fall? Okay, you disappeared. Great. He probably fell behind an area I couldn't access, so the game automatically assumed he died, or something like that. No one ever said this game was not gonna be filled with glitches, so why not? I want to at least get to finish one of these locations before we call it an episode, or call it the end of the episode, or whatever. Uh-oh. Is there, oops. Oh, right, I forgot you. I have some red goggles. I almost forgot I had that feature. I'll fight that guy later then. If I was playing...
Not a good sign.
If I was playing like super hard mode or whatever, whatever the hard difficulty was, I probably would avoid a lot of the robots more often, just because it probably... I bet they're tougher and they probably give you little resources and all that other fun stuff. But classic Nova. Like, are those shoe boxes or something? Oh yeah, they are. Well, there you go. That solved that. Or at least if it's not a trade oh, I thought that was like a letter, or maybe it was, and they just use as a form of currency. Trade resources can be used for goods and currency, or sources. I don't know why they have me use a flashlight. It's not that dark in here, but whatever. Well, I did turn up the brightness quite a bit, just because I usually tend to have trouble seeing stuff. At my age, you know, you can't be too careful. Oh, now I can go back and blow up that wall at least.
Map. Let's see. Looks like they were keeping an eye on an old university hospital not far from here.
So that's pretty much all we came for, was
Are
this
you there?
map, huh?
Yeah? Did you find anyone?
Not yet. I'm going to the second spot. Maybe they're there.
Whatever.
Which I probably should have already gotten. Oh, it looks like this game has an autosave feature in certain parts as well, so... Oh yeah, I don't know. Lockpick. Maybe I should choose a lockpick, but sorry, usually experience is usually the first thing you want to do. If you want to level up to get more experience, or get more skill points to get to that point faster, it's better just to do experience. At least that's most games I play, that's usually what... Because if you save those like level ups to the end, they're not usually as worthwhile at that point. At that point you usually got enough power or whatever that those like rewards are usually not as useful. But anyway, it looks like our private character is out to find the rebels. Will he find the rebels and save... Well, I guess can't really save the world because he's just one man. Can we survive the Terminators long enough to at least for humanity to last just a little bit longer? Well, you won't find out in this episode. Maybe if I do a let's finish this episode, maybe I'll show you the ending of this game. I think I'll play this for a little bit. We'll see how the game plays and everything like that. I think I'm interested enough because, like I said, the camera seems to be pretty solid. I heard some music that sounds similar to Terminator, but it might be like maybe similar to it, but not actually the same thing. And you can tell that there's details in the game, like how the Terminators look, the weapons and stuff like that. I mean, it's not super good looking, but I mean, this is the future where the Terminators have taken over, so obviously it's not supposed to look pretty. So definitely a very competent game. I can see why a lot of people give this game like a 6 and 7 out of 10 because you know, it's, I think so. Ow, I bit my tongue again. I think some of the more interesting games, weirdly enough, are the ones that aren't like 10 out of 10s, but like 6 out of 10s or 6 or 7 out of 10s, because they always have something just, I don't know if I'd say unique, but something just about them that makes them interesting to play, even if they're not the best thing ever. Something to kill your time with. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this playthrough of this game. If you like the game, obviously you can buy it at your local, wherever you want to play it. If you didn't like it, well, I hope I saved you some money if you didn't really find this very appealing. But anyway, thanks for watching the video, and I'll see you next time, folks, when the mail comes in or something more interesting I want to record.